All right. Let's go ahead and get started lying on our backs. And if you feel like you want a little bit more for the hips, the soles of the feet can come together. The knees can fall wide. And just start to arrive in your body on your mat. Noticing where the breath naturally wants to move. And typically we find that the breath is short, shallow, more up in the chest. So we'll start with taking our right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart. And just start to shift the breath into the belly. So we create this diaphragmatic breath. It slows down the nervous system, slows down the chitta vritti, the chatter of the mind. And just start by noticing the body. So noticing the knees heavy, the breath long, then noticing the mind, the thoughts that arise, maybe the intention that you want to set. And just take 3 more full deep breaths. On your next inhale breath, both arms reach up and overhead. Legs extend long out in front of you. And start to circle out the ankles and the wrists. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And start to circle out the sacrum, moving through the lower back. And then just gently allow both knees to fall off to the right side. Knees drop to the right, left arm drops to the left. Find a lying twist. And with every inhale breath, feel the left side of the body get a little bit longer, and every exhale, the left shoulder gets heavier. 1 more full deep breath. And start to bring the knees back through center and gently switch it out. Knees drop to the left, right arm extends to the right. And feel the right side of the rib cage softening down towards the mat. Right shoulder really heavy. And inhale, bring the knees back through center. Give them a squeeze in towards the chest. And just start to rock forwards and backwards a few times. And eventually make your way all the way up and through to a tabletop. Hands and knees. Once you arrive on all fours, just start to move with the breath. So your inhales, the belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. A few more, moving at your own pace, maybe adding some circles of the head, the hips, the shoulders. And bringing it back through a neutral tabletop, fingertips spreading wide, palms grounded. Curl the toes underneath and start to hover the knees an inch or 2 off of the mat. So you'll feel the ribs hugging in, the shoulder blades moving away from each other. Start to feel the core fire up. And then as you exhale, press the chest back towards the thighs, lift the hips, and just take some time, pedal into this first down dog. Being very gentle in the hamstrings. Feel the inner shoulders drawing away from the ears. And take an inhale, come high onto the toes. Exhale, both heels fall to the right side. If you want a little bit more, left foot steps behind the right. Inhale, draw the heels through center. Exhale, take it off to the left. Maybe that right foot steps behind. Inhale back through center and then slowly start to tiptoe all the way up to the top of the mat. The feet go wider than the hips. Knees can bend, grab onto the elbows, and just allow a soft sway. Side to side, maybe a bounce up and down. Release the fingertips down to the mat. Right knee stays bent, right hand stays down, left arm reaches high, find a twist. Feel the right shoulder dragging down the spine and then start to circle out the left wrist. An option to half wrap the left arm behind the back if that feels nice. Take another breath. Release it, switch it out. Left hand goes down, left knee bends, right arm extends. Left shoulder pulls back, start to circle out the right wrist. Could take the half wrap if you want it. Take one more big breath. Release the fingertips down to the mat. Bend the knees, round the spine. Slowly start to ragdoll all the way up to standing. Inhale, both arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, right hand lowers, left hand reaches. Inhale, reach it back through center. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Take a big inhale, breath, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees, start to forward fold. Could nod out some yeses, some nos in the head. And slowly release the fingertips down to the mat. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, palms go flat, step the feet back, find a plank pose. So feel the shoulders stack directly over top of the wrists, fingertips still spreading. And with an exhale, elbows bend, chaturanga, lower all the way to the belly this first round. Inhale, rise up, cobra pose, high or low. You could rock the hips, shift the gaze. And take the gaze back through center. Feel the shoulders drop down the spine. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Exhale, knees bend, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart, down alongside the body. So close the eyes, feeling all four corners of each foot grounding down into the mat. And start to tap into that ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. Creating sound, creating heat, and just coming back to that intention. And we'll start to move with the breath. Take an inhale, both arms reach high overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, ardha, halfway lift. Exhale, palms flat, step or hop, chaturanga, elbows bend. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, hips high, down dog. First round, 3 breaths. Inhale, rise high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step, hop, float it to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, palms press, hips press forward, and then exhale, right back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms flat, take it back, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva, upward facing. Exhale, adho, hips high. Just 2 breaths. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step, hop, float it up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And last time, exhale, right back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms flat, take it back. Meeting in a downward facing dog. Just take the right leg high. You could bend the knees, stack the hips, maybe circle out the ankle. Take an inhale breath, right leg reaches high, square the hips, flex the toes. Exhale, squeeze right knee, right elbow, crunch. Inhale, kick and lift. Exhale, squeeze the knee to the nose, step the foot all the way through, keep the fingertips down. Just kind of rock the hips, front to back. Then inhale, fingertips stay down, heart lifts. Exhale, step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sit low, Utkatasana, fierce pose. So feel the shins dragging back, ribs pulling in, shoulders softening down. Take another inhale breath. Exhale, sweep the palms, hover the chest. Feel the triceps lift, shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, rise up, reach up, straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, cactus the elbows, lift the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms go flat, take it back, chaturanga. Inhales, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips go high, down dog. Left leg reaches with an inhale. Take your time, bend the knees, stack the hips, move around. Inhale, left leg kicks high, squared hips. Exhale, squeeze left knee, left elbow, crunch. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Few breaths, rocking front to back, settling into the hips. Take an inhale breath, fingertips stay down, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, sit low, fierce pose. Heavy in the hips, light in the toes, light in the fingertips. Take another inhale breath. Exhale, sweep palms, hover chest. So as the palms face down, allow the shoulder blades to squeeze, opening up the front of the chest. Inhale, reach, rise. Exhale, cactus the elbows, lift the chest. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms flat, take it back, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhale, hips high, down dog. So this becomes our little variation of a sun B. We move with the breath. Inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, squeeze right knee, right elbow, crunch. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, step it through. Fingertips down, inhale. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, sit low, fierce pose, rise. Exhale, sweep and hover. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms flat, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down, left leg, inhale. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step, fingertips down, inhale. Exhale, top of the mat, fold. Inhale, sit low. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, palms flat, take it back. Inhales up. Exhales down. One more time, right to left at your own pace. Just allowing the body to stay behind the breath, finishing up that left side, taking your time. Closing up that last side, meeting in a downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. So from down dog, once you make your way there, the hands crawl back to meet the feet, back of the mat. Knees can bend a lot. Take your peace fingers, grab a hold of the big toes. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, forward fold, Padangusthasana, pulling yourself to the thighs. Head hangs heavy. Take an inhale, halfway lift, release the grip. Palms of the hands slide underneath the feet, Padahasta. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. So nice. Release it, crawl it out, find a downward facing dog. Lift the hips. We'll inhale, breath, right leg reaches high. Exhale, squeeze right knee, left elbow across the body. Inhale, kick and lift. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose, step it through. Rise up, crescent pose. So if you have a mirror in front of you, utilize it. Feel the hips square, the shoulders soften. If you want to challenge the balance, the gaze shifts up towards the palms. Take another inhale breath. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, right arm goes high, crescent twist. Feel the right hip crease dragging back, left hip point pulling up. Maybe right arm sweeps overhead, Utthita, extended, pinky finger down, shoulder plugging back. As you inhale, back foot goes flat, reversed warrior. Go all the way up and back. Keep a deep bend in the right knee, subtle tucking of the tailbone, light in the left hand. Take another inhale breath. As you exhale, straighten into the legs, hinge the hips back as you reach the hand forward. Right hand lands, shin, block or mat, left arm reaching high. And feel the left side of the rib cage dropping down. And then left arm sweeps overhead, Utthita extended. Long line from left hip to fingertips. Inhale, rise up, pivot to the side, heels go in, toes come out, goddess pose, knees bend. Maybe a soft sway, the eyes can close. Try to sink a little bit lower in the hips. Inhale, rise up, reach up, pivot to the front of the mat, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straight legs, reverse triangle. Exhale, hands go to the mat, step it back, chaturanga, move through your vinyasa, up dog to down dog. Nice, left leg, inhale, lifted high. Exhale, squeeze left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick and lift. Exhale, step it through. Crescent warrior, rise up. Take some time, settle the hips, soften the shoulders, maybe take the gaze up. Take one more big inhale breath. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm sweeps high, crescent twist. Right shoulder pulls back, spiraling the chest upwards. And as you inhale, back foot goes flat, reverse warrior, go all the way up and back. Try to lift up out of the waist. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten into the legs, hinge the hips, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right rib cage softens down, right arm sweeps overhead, Utthita. Inhale, rise up, pivot to the side, toes out, heels in, goddess pose, sink low. 5 full breaths. You could sway, you could be still, it's up to you. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale to the front, warrior B. Inhale, reverse. Straighten the legs. Exhale, chaturanga, take it back. Inhale's upward facing dog. Exhale, hips go high, down dog. So we're going to take an audible breath but not open the mouth. So inhale through the nose and then long exhale out the nose. So that becomes our vinyasa. We flow with the breath. Right leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze and cross. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, step it through, crescent warrior. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high. Inhale, back foot flat, bent front knee, reverse. Exhale, straight legs, triangle pose. Inhale, rise to the side. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the front, warrior B. Straighten the legs, reverse. Exhale, hands go to the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. Inhales up. Exhales down. Vama, left leg, inhale. Exhale, cross. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step. Rise up with an inhale. Exhale, twist it out. Inhale, back foot flat, reverse. Exhale, straight legs, triangle pose. Inhale, reach, rise to the side. Knees bend, goddess pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, B to the front. Straight legs, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take it back, chaturanga. Nice, inhales up. Exhales down. Same thing, one more time on your own with your breath. Feel free to take away, to add where you want. Make it your own. Do what feels good. Skip what doesn't. Child's pose when you're done. Knees wide, feet together. Allow the heart to slow, the breath to slow. Try to match your inhales with your exhales. And take both hands, crawl it off to the right side. Find long side body in the left. Maybe even pressing down through the left hip, seeing if you can find some more length. Crawl the fingertips back through center. Take it off to the left. Right hip sits heavy. Bring both hands back through center. Take 2 more full breaths here. Inhale, shift forward, find a tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Right leg, give it a lift with an inhale. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose, step it through. So we're rising up, Crescent Warrior once again. You've been here before, so maybe this time you try to sink a little bit lower. Take the gaze up towards the hands. Even if you're taking that slight back bend, still feel the ribs hugging in towards each other. Stabilize the core. Take another inhale. Exhale, left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Open arm twist. Shoulders stacked directly over top of the hips. Use your exhales to twist you deeper. Right hand drops to the left thigh. Left arm reaches high, reverse revolved. So keep pulling the right shoulder back. Take another inhale breath. And exhale, prayer hand twist outside of the right knee. So you have the option to lower down to the left knee. And wherever you decide to stay, right hand presses into the left. Try to bring the chest towards the hands. Almost feel like there's something behind your head, sending some weight backwards. Take one more full breath. And release the hands down to the mat. Left foot bumps up and out, pyramid pose, shorter, wider stance. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Keep dragging the right hip crease back. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. If you have a block and you want it underneath the left hand, go ahead and take it. Right arm goes high, revolved triangle. So pyramid legs, twisting torso. Left shoulder draws down the spine. Maybe the gaze goes up towards the right hand if that feels okay with the neck. One more breath. And release the right hand down. Take a soft bend into the right knee. Crawl the fingertips forward, left leg lifts, standing L. So as the left heel lifts up, the left hip softens down. That'll even off the hips, neutralize the pelvis. Then we'll take that final standing twist. Left hand stays down, right hand can go to the right hip. And if you feel like lifting the right arm makes the hips come unsquare, makes them less even, then just keep the hand on the hip. If you want more, you could bend the left knee and reach back for the foot. That's always an option. Nice work, yogis. Right hand to the mat, square the hips, standing splits. Left leg goes high. Feel that right hamstring. And take a nice long step back with the left foot, runner's lunge. Palms go flat, right leg sweeps high with an inhale. Exhale, squeeze right knee, left elbow, shoot the foot out, fallen star. Left arm sweeps overhead, hips pressing. Take another inhale breath. Exhale, left hand to the mat, chaturanga, step it back. Inhales Urdhva, exhales Adho. So we'll take those twists on the left side. Left leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, step it through. Rise up, Crescent Warrior. So second round here, sink low. Lighten the left toes, lifting through the back of the right knee. Take another inhale. Exhale, right hand forward, left arm back. Feel like somebody's pulling you back in that left hand, broaden through the collarbones. Left hand, right thigh, right arm high. Left shoulder pulls back. Another inhale. Exhale, prayer hand twist over top of the left thigh. That back knee can lower. Use the left hand, press down into the right, press the right hand back into the left. Two more breaths. So nice. Release hands to the mat. Left foot stays, right foot moves up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Allow the head to be heavy. Inhale, take that halfway lift. Right hand underneath the right shoulder, left arm reaches or to the hip. So try to pull the right hip crease back. If your right hand is down and your left arm is reaching, take the gaze up towards the left hand. Slowly release, left hand down, fingertips crawl, soft bend in the left knee, right leg lifts, standing L. So right heel lifting, right hip softening. Right fingertips stay down, left hand comes to the left hip. When you're ready, that left arm starts to reach. Only if you want it, always just an option. There's also that option to bend the right knee to reach for the foot if you want to add that quad stretch. Nice work. Release the left hand to the mat. Standing splits. Last little bit here on that left leg. Long step back. Runner's lunge. Left side. Palms down. Left leg sweeps. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze to the right elbow. Shoot the foot out. Fallen star. Another inhale breath. Exhale, right hand down, lower all the way to the belly. So we're going to take the right arm, extend it straight out to the right, palm in line with the shoulder. Then bend the left knee and step it over top of the right. Nice. Finding a stretch in the front of that right shoulder. And slowly bring it back through center and switch it out. Left arm extends to the left. Right knee bends, step it over top. Inhale, bring it back through center. So we're going to take this same little variation we started with. Belly back bends, first a cobra pose, hands under the shoulders, and try to lift up without using the hands. So maybe even float the hands. And then slowly lower down, bend both knees, reach back for the ankles. With an inhale breath, lift up through the chest, keep the gaze forward and down. Feel the inner ankles squeezing in. Maybe you start to lift the quads. Take 2 more full breaths. Lower down. You can turn the head to one side. Flip the head the other way. Bring the chin back through center. Use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a kneeling position. And then inhale, rise up, hips off of heels, camel pose. Hands can start on the low back. And feel like you're lifting up and out of the hips. Soft squeeze of the shoulder blades behind you. Maybe the gaze goes up as you press the hips forward. One more big breath. Release. Sit the hips down to the heels. Take the hands and interlace them. Press the palms away from you and tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, rise up. Second round of camel pose. You can take the hands to the hips or curl the toes, reach back for the ankles. Feel like there's a rod in the middle of the back. You're trying to bend up and over it. Release it. Hands come down to the mat. You could move through some cat-cows. Bring it back through center. Curl the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Right leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swing it through. Find a pigeon pose. So if pigeon doesn't work, seated figure 4. Same muscles, same stretch. If you're in pigeon, really allow the hips to drop backwards before they go down. So trying to create some extra space in the hip joint. If you start to feel tension rising in the hips, just be very mindful that it's not transferring up to the shoulders, to the neck, the head, the jaw. And just think if you could release a little bit more, maybe in the hips, maybe in the mind. Slowly start to make your way out of it. You can take it through a down dog, shake out that right leg. And take your time. Eventually we're going to meet in the left side pigeon. So however you want to get there. It's really easy for us to kind of speed up that second side, not giving it the same amount of time and attention as the first. So just be very mindful. Hips draw back, then they soften down. Head's heavy, shoulders soft. And slowly start to rise, making your way out of it. This time, just take the right leg all the way around to the front. Left knee stays bent, Janu Shirshasana. Take an inhale breath, both arms reach high, find length. Exhale, fold. That right knee can always bend. Start to inhale, rising out of it. Left hand comes behind the left hip. Press down through the left shin, reach the right arm overhead. Release the compression in the hips. And slowly hips come to the mat. And just simply switch it out. Left leg goes forward, right knee bends. And take an inhale breath, both arms reach. Exhale, slight twist and fold to the left. Slowly rising. Right hand behind right hip. Left arm stretches overhead. Hips lower to the mat. Both feet plant flat. Knees bend. Roll all the way onto your backs. And then keep the feet pressing down. Shoulder blades squeeze subtly in towards each other. Feel the heart lift just a little bit. Then when you're ready, press down through the feet, lift the hips, bridge pose. If you want something more supportive, placing your hands or a block underneath the sacrum. Okay, slowly lower to the mat. Good windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Then we'll go up for one more. So we did a lot of back bend prep on the belly and then camel pose. So if you're ready for an upward facing bow, hands come next to the ears. And take your time pressing yourself up. Nice work. Lower down to the mat. Allow the lower spine to kind of realign. Then gently hug the knees in towards the chest. If you want a happy baby, reach for the outside edges of the feet. And then hug both knees into the chest. Take one or two big rocks all the way up to a seat. So you have some options. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, Baddha Konasana. You could go legs wide. You can go feet straight out in front of you. Just pick one final forward fold. So it's nice to have a steady structure throughout the practice, but sometimes what you need is vastly different from those around you. So these last final moments here, just kind of taking what you need. It's different from those around you. It's different from what I would teach. And slowly start to roll out of it all the way onto the backs. And the right knee hugs into the chest. Left leg extends straight out in front of you. And just feel the right knee pulling down towards the right shoulder. And then when you're ready, taking it across the body, finding a lying twist. So a little bit deeper than the twist that we opened with. Same principles, right shoulder heavy, right rib cage softening. And start to bring the right knee back through center. We're going to interlace our hands somewhere along the right leg. Start to straighten out that leg. Hands can be behind the hamstring. If you have more space, they crawl up towards the calf. And then just passively allow the weight of the hands to pull the right leg down towards the body. And then left heel stays down. Right leg is going to kick forward so much that the head, neck, and shoulders lift up off of the mat. Tuck the chin to the chest, find Jalandhara Bandha, that throat lock for 3, 2, 1. Lower, right leg lowers, arms reach overhead for an inhale. And then exhale, left knee hugs to the chest. Left knee pulls down to the left shoulder. And then pull it over to the right, find a lying twist. And slowly bringing it back through center, straighten the left leg as much as you can to feel the hamstring stretching. Interlace hands, hamstring or calf. Really allowing that left hip flexor to be super passive. And right heel stays rooted, left leg kicks forward, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Tuck the chin for 3, 2, 1. Lower. Bring the right foot up to meet the left. Then just circle out the ankles, allow the feet to drain. And if shoulder stand and plow is part of your practice, now would be your chance to add it. You could lift the hips. If not, just stay with the hips down, lift the feet up. And shoulder stand can turn into a plow, feet fall overhead, maybe Karna Pidasana, ear pressure pose. And slowly start to roll it out. We'll take a Matsyasana, fish pose. So prop yourself up onto the forearms. Allow the chest to puff up, the head to drop back. Feel the throat stretching, the chest opening. And then slowly release the hands. Find yourself all the way onto the back. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, just how we started. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart. So arriving in the same place, maybe feeling a little bit different. It's not good, it's not bad, it just simply is. Just taking a full body scan, starting at the feet, moving up through the legs. Feeling the hips heavy, feeling the belly, the chest rising naturally with the breath. If you're comfortable here, stay here. If not, legs extend, feet fall open to the sides, palms can face up. If that feels like a lot of pressure in the lower back, the feet can always go flat, knees up towards the ceiling. Just taking one final breath together. So there is nothing left to do but just to simply be. Savasana. Few moments for yourself, with yourself on your mat. Slowly starting to recapture the breath. Allowing some small movements to come back into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, hands and feet. When you're ready, a big inhale breath, both arms reach up and overhead. And then exhale, hugging the knees into the chest. And gently rocking off to the right side, allowing the heart to stay lifted. This reminder to lead with love, wholeheartedly, without fear. And keeping the eyes closed, using the strength of the arms, start to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Sukhasana, easy seat. So this little chant that was playing during our Savasana is a chant to the goddess Durga. And she is the goddess of war, specifically the goddess of destroying anything that is in the way of our dharma. So anything that is stopping us from fulfilling our purpose. And we use this physical practice to move out of the thinking mind and into the feeling body. So sealing class with this collective intention to move with a little bit more grace, more gratitude, more steadiness and ease, sthira and sukha. So bring the hands up to the heart center, and bowing the head to the heart, and just honoring the body for carrying you through the practice, honoring the breath for being the guide, yourself for showing up. And we'll seal it off with one chant of the sound of Om. Take a big inhale breath.